Journal. Under journal. Door library. And I can find that book, hopefully. No, I cannot. Okay. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. But I thought they added in the option to read any books you find. Alright, not a big deal. Come over here. What? What's going on? Tied to a blood-stained post is the body of a wood elf marine. He appears to have died recently. Examine the corpse. The armor bears the insignia of the Unmarried Dominion Marine Lieutenant. His corpse is soaked in blood, as if from many shallow cuts. Greenish foam mingles with the smeared blood. The cuts on the lieutenant's body form strange but repetitive patterns. His blood was smeared across the uncut portion of skin to create wave-like symbols. The exact cause of his death is unclear. He was a sacrifice. That's what he was. See, I like the concept of first person. It's great. I love the fact that they put in a slider for the view. But it is impractical to do it in
Turns out
combat.
my squad were the ones who found me. Ever consider a career as a Dominion Marine? You'd make quite a scout. My squad said you were looking for Lieutenant Geller. Have you found him?
I found his body in the cave. Someone killed him. And whenever I realized this, it was like, oh, they're gonna have prominent death in this game. And yes, they do. They will kill people off. And there will be points in the game where they ask you, who do you want to die and who do you want to live? And you have to actually make a decision. Do you want this person to live or do you want that person to live? And while it doesn't do much for the game, what I love about RPGs is coloring your character. And this game gives you a lot of opportunity to color your character. But it's one of those things where it's like a give and take. They love giving you opportunities, but they don't fully maximize those opportunities. Like, it would be badass if I could make all these different choices and I could have like a bio where I can write their background, and as I make different choices, it adds to that bio different accounts that you do, and it writes your history. It helps you write a history about your character, and it helps color in your character, bringing an all more different state to this RPG where it's like, yes, I have a wood elf sorcerer just like you have a wood elf sorcerer, but read my bio. Read the things I've done with them. Read how I play my character. I'm using staff weapons and magic all the time, and so he's a sorcerer. Or I'm using melee weapons and archery or whatever. And it could color in the character even more, drawing you further into the game. And things like this, like, as much as I hated the ending to the Fallout 3 game, I also liked it because it pretty much helped color your character, and it didn't do it perfectly. There was a whole bunch of things I did that colored my character to be a fucking dickhead asshole that the game didn't recognize. But it did recognize some things. It did recognize I destroyed Nicktown. It did recognize that I slaughtered a whole bunch of people. It did recognize that I was terrorizing the whole entire area. It did recognize those things, but it didn't recognize it to the degree, and that's what I want in an RPG, is to actually allow me to color my character the way I want him to be colored. I found his body in the cave. Someone killed him.
What do you mean?
I just told you. Body in cave, dead. Sergeant. Can I be more clear? This looks like he was killed with in some kind of ritual.
First, a hurricane blows out of nowhere and destroys our fleet. Then, an able-bodied Dominion Marine is captured and tortured to death? What else was in that cave?
And now, at this point in time, you start questioning yourself. They continually mention this hurricane. Normally, the hurricane would be a backdrop, and it wouldn't continually be mentioned. They would say, oh yes, a hurricane caused all this destruction. Help us restore the area, or help us find these people. They would continually refer to the destruction, they would continue to refer to the area, but that's not what's happening here. They're continually pointing out the hurricane. They want you to remember the hurricane for a reason. And this is what drew me into this game, was playing this storyline, was playing through this. Lots of bones, candles, and snakes. Also, wooden pots, or posts.
Some kind of sacrifice? This is too big for my squad to handle. We need reinforcements. Nistel spotted a beached ship nearby. It looks intact, and she spotted Dominion sailors aboard.
What are you going to do?
We need to combine our forces and find who murdered Lieutenant Gellin. My squad and I need to pull his body out of that damn cave. Would you warn the sailors on that beached ship? They need to know it's not safe to wander around.
I'll warn them.
Wait, take this. I found some glow juice while I was looking for my squad, but they're on the mend. You'll get used to the taste. We'll be along shortly. Watch yourself.
Goodbye. Alright. They did, in my opinion, what I think happened was they initially wrote they probably started writing the main storyline. And they drew out the main storyline. Then after that, they wrote the Altmeri Dominions storyline. That's what the second thing that happened was. And then I am guessing they wrote the people that are northwest, the Red Guards and them. I keep forgetting their names. That's actually the alliance my main character, or my main crafting character, is a part of. He's almost done with the vanilla stuff. He's a dark elf sorcerer, but when I got him to, I think it was veteran rank 5, I realized, no, it was probably earlier than that, like maybe veteran rank 1 or 2, I was really far into his character. I realized I should have made him a Dragon Knight, because that way I could have made the best benefits of his bonuses. But unfortunately I didn't. Oh, fuck. I forgot.
Still need more supplies.
Orc would have awarded after 6 months of see, look, I got this loyal dwarven sphere for being a 6-month subscriber to ESO. This thing's fucking cool. Look at this. Look, where did he go? Oh, there you are. Look at this guy's little fucking guy is cool. I love this guy. He stands up and everything, and I don't think he interacts with the environment. He just follows me around, but that wasn't the only thing I got for being a part of ESO for 6 months. I got a lot of different benefits and bonuses. This diamond. What? They named him Diamond as well? Did I just name mine? Okay. I had one that was named Diamond Ash. And then... what was the other one? This is Diamond something. Oh well. See, all 4 of these horses you can get in-game with in-game money, and you can't get them with any other way. They're all basically the same, but some start with bonuses to certain abilities. And on the, when I say bonuses to certain abilities, I mean they're still maxed at 60, but some of them have a bonus. I think it's like 10 to start with. I had two Imperial horses. Both of them were maxed at 50. One was maxed carrying capacity, the other one was maxed speed. Oh, I can rename. Cool.
Those damn sea
Alright,
vipers still watching us?
and I think they combined it on my main characters because the Imperial force that I have has both speed and carrying capacity to 49. Or 50. One's to 49, is 50. So I think they just combined my horses, which I don't mind. And in fact, I like because I didn't have like choosing between a fast horse or a horse that allowed me to carry an additional 40 items or 50 items. Costume. These are stupid. I still need to get that. Alright, give me a minute. I need to go and use the restroom real quick. Be right back. Enchanting. Oh my god. And yeah, I totally muted my mic, yes. I'm glad no one's in my chat room. Alright, and I'm back. You return to the application, so both microphone audio and gameplay. Yeah.
You want a slick-arsed sea viper or a cabbage-mouthed castaway? State your business with the crew of the Prowler.
A Dominion Marine was killed in a nearby cave.
The hurricane killed hundreds of Marines. Why does it matter if one of them died in the cave?
He was murdered in some kind of ritual. His squad needs reinforcements.
Oh. Well, the Prowler is like a hen in a wolf den until she's seaworthy again. Maybe your Marines can prove they're more than two-legged cargo in shiny armor. If they pitch in, I'll consider reinforcements. Are they up for it? Or are they all talk?
I'm sure they'll help where they can.
And I'm sure they'll be as useful as they were in the hurricane. Should they care to prove otherwise, they're welcome to do actual work patching leaks in the Prowler's hold. Maybe they can locate the replacement helmsman's wheel in all this wreckage.
I'll see if they can find the helmsman wheel and patch the ship.
Oh, and our Sunsighter. It must have fallen overboard when we beached. Our lookout saw those skink-fingered pirates make off with it. You'll have to get the Sunsighter back, any way you can.
I have a few questions.
Sure. Talking's easier than working. Barnacles on the arse. And they're all sea elves. Malmer, they call themselves. Nothing more than pirates, if you ask me. Some say they have a connection to the water itself, but it's a lie. Anyone can learn weather magic like they do.